from the mighty south coast of New South Wales to the magnificent central... Wait, hang on. Is Newcastle classed as the Central Coast or the Hunter? Who knows? Anyway, Newcastle. We are here for a mighty feed that is sure to end everything I stand for.
They've got 2 challenges this particular week. One is the 1 kilo Parmi challenge with chips and salad, and the other is a rib challenge with chips and slaw. Ribs and Parmi. That is a hard choice to choose between.
Big food is all, the crave these days. So lately it's been all about the schnitzel and all about the ribs. A lot of people talk a big game, especially on social media. They say how fast they can smash it, but when they come in, they usually get through either the chips and can't do the schnitzel, or they get through the schnitzel and can't do the chips. So I see a lot of empty plates, but I also see a lot of plates that have still got schnitzels on them. So.
Now, I knew it was going to be big, but 1 kilo of chicken doesn't sound that big. Then I realised 1 kilo is just the chicken and doesn't count the sides. Not to mention, that is 3 chicken snitties there. And yes, that's a whole large pizza's worth of cheesy goodness and topping on top.
If you do the challenge under 30 minutes, if you beat the time, you get your records up on the record board and a bucket of cruisers or Coronas.
And there she was in all her glory.
I hear the record is like under 20 minutes, so that's what I'm going to do for this. But holy mama, this is bigger than I thought. That's 1 kilo of chicken.
Don't be fooled. There's 3 regular pub-sized parmas on this plate. The camera ain't doing this thing justice. This is big.
Someone ate this in 13 minutes. Look at it. I can barely hold it. It's huge. Oh, I'm shaking it so heavy. That's a lot of chicken Parmi right there. The record is 13 minutes. 13. Look at that. Time starts now. We're going. Oh, this looks good. Here we go. Yo. That's super tender chicken too, like really tender.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This monster doesn't belong in the itty bitty schnitty committee. I needed to beat 13 minutes, and at 2 minutes 40, I wasn't overly confident I was doing very well.
So I'm just past 3 minutes in. I haven't even got a quarter of the way through this. By about 4 minutes, I need to be like a quarter of the way through to remain sort of on time. I feel guilty eating it like this because it's an incredibly good Parmigiana and I'm just smashing into it. Not to mention, you've got to finish the fries, you've got to finish the salad as well. It's like a large salad you get from a supermarket just there on its own. The fact that someone finished this in 13 minutes, they must have been hauling.
Regardless of whether you agree with food challenges or not, this place is kicking goals in the food department. Unlike me, who was failing miserably.
I'm at 9 minutes nearly now. I don't understand how someone can do this in 13 minutes.
I can tell you, it wasn't pretty to watch.
I bet.
And just like that, 13 minutes was over. I had no hope.
I wouldn't even know if I've gone through half of this. I couldn't tell you. Have a look at this. That's how much I've eaten in 13 minutes. Someone ate this whole thing in 13 minutes. Far out. I'm full. I don't feel like I'm doing the food justice because I'm eating this beautiful chicken schnitzel. Obviously I'm smashing this when I should just be enjoying it because it was brilliant. It's a brilliant feed on its own. And this is what the Food Dude is all about. Look, I don't claim that I am a massive food challenge guy. I just love showcasing these amazing local products, these amazing local restaurants that put out high quality food day in, day out. And I don't care where in Australia it is. Maybe it's in Bunbury, Western Australia, or Townsville in Queensland, or Tamworth in New South Wales, or Ballarat in Victoria. Wherever it is, we want to showcase these businesses and give them a bit of love. But I do have to say that this Parmi is really good. This is a really good feed. Despite it being a challenge, I think if you wanted to come and try it, you wouldn't be disappointed in any way, shape or form.
I think you're big enough to come and big and bad enough to take on the challenges, come down and give it a go. You won't be disappointed. It's good quality food and it's good environment, good vibe.
And as that sun was setting on our time in Newcastle, I was beginning to wonder if there was a challenge I'd ever actually finish.